till she leaves you alone. She leaves you alone.
You're listening to Melody Motel. Currently, you're listening to Snowsuit Sound from Sloan's album, Twice Removed. Before that, you heard my favorite, Raspberry, from Smeared, and also from Smeared, the song that started it all, Underwhelmed, which was the last Sloan song to ever chart in America, if my facts are correct. The album Twice Removed is often characterized as a move away from the heavier shoegazer-influenced sound of Smeared and a reaction to the Seattle grunge sound that dominated the American consciousness at the time. In an interview with the Toronto Star, Chris Murphy said, "We were kind of running from grunge and this sort of house of cards that it seemed to be, all that poor man's Nirvana stuff."
Instead of keeping you for myself, guess it'll always be the same, and it might be just as well. Let you think, feel your sink. I've already smashed that shell. You're still so deep, and you're older than me. I'm just walking around. I made that snowsuit sound. It's not up to me now.
I once knew a pair that used to fit very tight, but now a man standing tall in the wake of this night. His eyes are watering in anger at the thought of her sight. The scene of adultery sets the stage for his play. On an innocent trip, how can one ruin so much? A belief in a soul, in a beauty, or in a touch?
When the band delivered the record, which consisted mostly of clean and catchy pop rock, Geffen Records refused to release it unless the band re-recorded it. Sloan refused, so the album was released with little promotion. The album's lukewarm success and various interband issues caused them to disband indefinitely. Of course, they would patch things up and go on to record what many fans and critics consider to be their best album. More on that in the next episode. Twice Removed is a solid record top to bottom with several songs that the band still perform live. One of my personal favorites is Pen Pals, a song with a fascinating backstory. Somehow, the Sloan guys stumbled upon a trove of international fan letters in the Geffen office, meant for their label mates Nirvana. Chris Murphy created the lyrics by stitching together excerpts from these letters with verses like, "I am a Norwegian boy which have some question. I am only 13 years, and I am crazy of you." Another letter asks for a souvenir, and if you can, a wick of hair. The overall effect is very teenage and innocent, a great tone setter for an album full of young romantic turbulence, laden with sizzle teens, hearts worn on sleeves, braces, and crushes. Here's Pen Pals, my favorite song from Twice Removed, followed by the album's biggest single, Coax Me, on Melody Motel.
to dedicacy. One of you would be canon. I worship all your handsome words. To me you seem giant. You're so cool, but you know that. I hope your lectures never stop. You are surely special. I like you, la la. You are surely special. I like you, la la. You are surely special. I like you, You are surely special. I like you. It all seemed to happen so fast. Will you ever believe the way we passed away? I saw his widow speak on her fortune. She was feeling pretty apathetic. Coax me, get your me. Coax me, get your me. I drink concentrated OJ. Can I think consolidated? Okay. It's not the band I hate, it's their fans. 3 cans of water provokes me, coax me, get your me. Coax me, get your me. Coax me, get your I saw his widow speak on her forehead. It was full lines and sinkers. Coax me, get your me. Coax me, get your me. Coax me, get your
Thanks for listening to the Melody Motel podcast. We're spotlighting Sloan right now, and particularly the albums Smeared and Twice Removed. As I speak, you're hearing I Can Feel It from the album Twice Removed. Before that one, you heard the biggest single from that record, which was Coax Me. A song that successfully uses the word cajole, and I applaud that. It also has one of the group's most quoted lyrics, "It's not the band I hate, it's their fans." Before that, when you heard my favorite from the Twice Removed album, and that was Pen Pals. Again, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. The next episode will continue our history of Sloan and feature the classic albums One Chord to Another and Navy Blues. Remember, if you like what you hear, subscribe on iTunes and Stitcher, and if you're so inclined, leave a rating and a review. You can find Melody Motel on Facebook and Twitter, and you can email me at lanehewitt@gmail.com. Happy listening.
I've been running just to get away from what's inside me. Rush, I'm drowning under the rush. Happy birthday to the best brother in the world. Hooray, at least I'm still